Digital fences, stronger connections. Setting boundaries in modern communication. The promise of instant digital communication, a text message, a quick voice note, a shared meme, was proximity, but its reality often feels like smothering obligation. In modern love, the mobile device has become the invisible third partner, always vying for attention and setting unspoken, often exhausting, rules for engagement. To move past the anxiety of the read receipt and the pressure of the ping, couples must consciously recognize that digital boundaries are not about creating distance. They're about protecting the presence and quality of the connection. Improving these boundaries is one of the most vital tasks for any contemporary relationship seeking true stability and intimacy. The first and most critical area to tackle is the expectation of response time and immediate availability. The silent demand for instant replies is perhaps the greatest destroyer of personal space. A partner should never feel that silence equates to a problem or that they are on call. To establish healthy boundaries here, couples must negotiate clear response windows. This might mean agreeing that a message sent during work hours will be replied to within 2 hours, or that after 9 p.m., all non-urgent communication ceases. The key is to communicate what unavailability looks like, be it as simple, "I'm putting my phone on silent for dinner, I'll text you later," or utilizing device features like "Do Not Disturb" with an auto-reply. By defining acceptable delay, couples replace anxious guesswork with concrete understanding, honoring each other's need for focus time and space. Secondly, relationships require boundaries governing the medium of communication, ensuring that the gravity of a topic matches the richness of the format. This is the crucial "no serious conflict over text" rule. Texting, devoid of tone, body language, and immediate clarification, is a terrible vehicle for resolving disagreements. It encourages misinterpretation, escalation, and the use of emotionally loaded shorthand that can cause lasting damage. A strong boundary dictates that if a conversation causes one partner to feel defensive, hurt, or confused, the other must immediately agree to pause the discussion and shift to a voice call or, preferably, an in-person conversation. This protects the relationship from the corrosive effects of digital conflict and ensures vulnerability is met with human empathy, not a sterile screen. The third area revolves around device usage during quality time, addressing the pernicious habit of phubbing, snubbing a partner by looking at one's phone. If the goal is intimacy, the physical presence of a partner is worthless if their attention is trapped in their pocket. Healthy boundaries demand device-free zones, the dinner table, the bedroom, and designated date nights. This is not censorship, but an act of prioritizing the finite resource of shared attention. When a conversation is important, phones should be placed out of sight and on silent. This boundary reinforces a fundamental truth: the person physically in front of you is more important than anyone or anything on your screen. Finally, couples must address the modern dilemma of digital privacy and transparency. While trust is built on consistency, it is not built on mandatory surveillance. A healthy boundary dictates that while open conversation about online habits is welcome, mandatory sharing of passwords or routine monitoring is an act of distrust. Instead, partners should agree on boundaries regarding their digital footprint. What personal information about the relationship is shareable on social media, and how much personal life remains private. Respecting a partner's right to a private digital space is a powerful, reciprocal act of faith that actively cultivates the very trust everyone searches for. Ultimately, improving digital boundaries is a collaborative effort that requires consistent, open dialogue. It demands that both partners view these rules as acts of care designed to maximize quality time, rather than restrictions designed to limit freedom. By drawing these digital fences, couples can reclaim their personal autonomy and transform their omnipresent devices from sources of stress into simple tools of connection.